Wake up to the sunrise, let the day begin. Johnny and Mark are here, let the laughter in. With every sip of coffee, feel the warmth inside. Conversations and humor take you for a ride. Your morning boost with Johnny and Mark, a perfect blend of laughter, igniting the spark, inspiration and insight. Join the journey, let them light your way. It's a brew of connection, a world to explore, a network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two. A morning tradition just waiting for you. As the day unfolds, carry what you've heard. Inspire and inform with every single word. Johnny and Mark beside you as you start a new day. The morning show that lifts you through and through. A network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two. A morning tradition just waiting for you.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
See the special man.
You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun roots, Johnny understands.
Johnny understands.
Let him have it with no problem, see the special man. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
Hello, good morning and welcome. We're having some technical difficulties. The chat's not even showing up in the stream today. I don't know why. It's showing us we have a zero in the chat. So that was a little problem we had last week on one of the shows. But again, it did pop up a little later. So I don't know what's going on. And Jay said he can get the notification when I'm going live. You might want to check and see if your notifications are still turned on your side. I don't know, YouTube, come on now. Let's see here. First in the chat, I see in the chat, I'm going to use the YouTube side. We have Little Debbie. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And Regina, her comment today is, good morning. Today's thought and quote, begin your day with appreciation and the universe will echo back abundantly.
Hey, Johnny, there's a whole other chat going on, and it says waiting for Cajun Roots Reseller Adventures.
Hmm?
So I'm on YouTube.
All right, let me go back over there and look.
And I'm in the morning show, and it says waiting for Cajun Roots Reseller Adventures. There's 6 waiting in there.
All right, let me go look. Hold on. Let me pull my channel up.
I see Angela Isaacs, and
I only see April 27th, 28th, and 29th.
yep, 27th. And it's not, it just says waiting.
I see that.
I see Angela, Chrissy, and Stacy.
It says I'm live. Oh, I see why. Hold on. I see why. Content. I see exactly why. Come on, open up. I know exactly what's going on. No, it says public. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong ones. That's why. For some reason, it was showing private.
Oops.
Public. Everything else is public. Okay. It should be live now. That might be why we didn't have the chat.
Still says waiting.
I know. I'm seeing. I see that we had that problem with Josie's last Monday.
Oh, now I just got the notification that we're live.
Okay. I'm refreshing my side. All right, let's see here. It's showing that I'm live on YouTube in my main page. Can y'all see us?
Now it says 10 waiting for on that page.
Hold on, let me see something. It's public.
Yeah, this does say it's on your Reseller Adventures page.
Yeah. Yeah, it says it's public. What's interesting is if I go to the actual channel, it says that the actual video, it says I'm not live.
I'm just going to drop a quick chat note in here that we got a little bit of technical difficulties.
Yeah. It says I'm public and I'm live. All right, according to this, it's live. Can y'all see us and hear us? I'm going back to the main.
Ellen just posted. Weird. Okay, Ellen just posted another link. And that link shows us as live.
Interesting. I only have one show set up for today. May 1st, May 30th, April 29th, April 28th.
And now all the comments are coming into StreamYard.
You know what's interesting? It's showing 2 shows. That's why.
Yeah, everybody's coming in now in EV Mux.
Why do I have 2 shows set up for today? I should only have 1.
Because you were so excited about having a show that you thought we could do 2.
All right, that'll explain it.
We're all good now.
Interesting.
Educational.
All right, let me go back to the main page.
If you can see us, you are in the right show.
Interesting. Thank you, Ellen, for dropping that link in that other chat. I'm not sure what happened because I only have 1 show set up, but it's now showing I have 2. One was public, one was private. Let's see. Let me do the settings on this one. Everything is set up correctly.
I knew something was wrong when there was no quote from Regina right off the bat.
Well, also that we had no comments in the stream.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to reload. Stop.
Hello, little Debbie. Let's go back here. There, Baby Girl Vibes, good morning to you.
All right, let's see. Baby Girl Vibes, hello, good morning, and welcome. Jennifer, hello, good morning, and welcome. I don't know why there was 2, but I'm going to have to take care of that and change it for next week. I don't know, little Debbie, but we're here now. Can you see us? Can you see us? Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Tommy, can you feel me?
See you. I don't think they can. Yeah, evidently, some reason there was 2 shows set up and I only should have had 1. Little Debbie, good morning, hello, and welcome. Thank y'all for putting that link in the other one to come over here. You are live. Yes, we are. Terry, hello, good morning, and welcome. We can see you. Thank you, Jesus. Ellen, good to see you. Thank you. On that show. That'll explain it. Let me go ahead and post the fun joint. Thank you for putting the link in, Ellen. Show. Let me go ahead and delete that one. There's 2.
Just make sure you delete the right one.
Well, I have one that's live and one that's not. And today's the 27th, yes.
Hello, Miss Carol. Big hugs. Hello, Miss Amy.
That one, delete.
My bling today, courtesy of Regina. Bought that from Regina. Thank you so much.
Yep, all right. I just got to go back and change everything after the show and add it. Now I got to change it to that show because I'm in the wrong chat. All right, let me open this up so I can get the correct chat. Pop out chat. Yeah, I was in the wrong show too. All right, pop out. Now I can close this one.
Technology is great when it works.
Yeah, and here's my chat.
Good morning, my soap goddess.
Right. Now we're cooking with Earl. All right, there we go. That way everybody should be in the right show. That was weird.
The count is looking good, so I think everybody eventually found their way to the Emerald City.
Again, our day with appreciation universal. Yep, she just put it back again. Awesome, thank you, Regina. Hopefully the other chat will follow. Well, now they're gonna see this one live, not the other one. Yeah. Let's see here. John, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
Good morning, John.
Carol, Amy, hello, good morning, welcome, and hope everything's going well for you with your new doctors. Everyone is in. Miss Denise, hello, good morning, and welcome. Cozy in the shed. Girl, you been in the shed all night too again? Only got this notification. And what's interesting is in EV Mug Stream, I only had one show set up for this morning. I don't know why.
Yeah, it was all I saw too.
Yeah, I only have one in here, but there was two over there. I don't know why.
Good morning, Miss Angela.
Let's see. Carol J, I sent you an email to find out where to send your toothbrush.
Okay. I will, I've got to get that address myself. So.
Oh, that's right. That's for the fundraiser thing on your other thing you did.
Yep,
that's right.
I'll grab that and get that off to you.
I thought it was a joke. Glenn, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Well, it's a whopping 45 degrees. We're at 50 now. We're supposed to get in the 70s today, 60.
We're right around 50 as well.
Let's see. Angela, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Ignore the text I sent you now. I text your phone. Okay. Thank you, Jennifer. Terry. Heather, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I also want to mention something real quick. As y'all see, Jennifer is dropping links to channels in the chat. Please be careful in dropping your own links because that's considered spamming the chat. And you could get blocked by YouTube, not by me. I'm just warning you, don't keep dropping your links to your channel because Jennifer has been dropping your links already. So be careful with that unless you're dropping a link to a video that you're sending somebody to watch. Be careful with that. Let's see, just a word of cautious. I've been seeing it a lot lately. 2 nights in the shed. Yeah, no, girl, I don't know how you do it.
Dee, I hope everything's okay out your way. I know there's been some seriously horrible weather the last few days out in Oklahoma and Kansas, and hope you guys are safe and sound where you're at.
Weird, because you commented in the chat on the other one when I asked about the channel update. Yeah, but it's gone now. I just deleted it. Because for some reason in EV Mugs, I only had one show set up for today, but for some reason on the YouTube side, I had 2 shows set up today. Terry Bear, hello, good morning, and welcome. I will go back and check and make sure there's only one per show, which I already did. I'm going to double check, though. All right. First of all, I want to say one great congratulations to everybody who participated in the Reseller Community Shop Ops train sale this past weekend.
Woohoo.
I also want to thank TZ for stepping in because Amy had some health issues and things that she was dealing with and couldn't make it. And TZ stepped in and took that spot at 3:30, and she was ready to go. She did her show with no problem. And I want to thank her for doing it. No, she's not coming back to completely 100% reselling, but she jumped in and helped out. Again, we do have some people who will be willing to jump in, and I do have that every now and then something happens. So if they're available, we'll put them in that spot. So again, thank each and every one of you. It was a great show. I was able to watch everybody, and I'm very proud of everyone who had their videos either up the day before or the night before or early the morning of. That way I was able to get my description updated with your correct YouTube channel link. And everybody went really smooth, and I want to thank each and every one of y'all. But I have a question for those who participate in the reseller community shop hop train sale. In the chat, that's all I want you to see is okay or yes if you like this new idea. Good morning, Tooch.
Tooch
My
man.
question is whether you are on it or you participated in the past or you on the schedules coming up. I am thinking about because, and I'm going to tell you why first. Every month, I didn't realize this until recently, that every month on the last Friday and Saturday, Colleen OG Lion does her big end of the month sale where it's channel to channel or a guest to guest on her channel. And that's always the last weekend of the month. So my question is, would y'all be okay if I was to change the date from the last Saturday to the third Saturday of each month? Now, I want to do this starting in July because the next 2 months are already booked with everybody who already committed to those two. So I will keep them on those next two for the last Saturday, but starting in July, because as of right now, I haven't finished it. It's still in a draft form. I do have 4 more spots left, but I'm thinking of consumer, for y'all who participate or like watching it, would you rather see it on the third Saturday instead? And the reason I'm asking is because I noticed yesterday the numbers were good, but everybody was not in a good number that I thought should be. But then realizing that again, I never put these two together. And like, for example, Jennifer works every Saturday, either with Jane or on Colleen's at the last day of the month. So she has Little Debbie mod for her, but I still work with Jane on Saturday. I understand Jennifer, but I think it'd be better that I think everybody would get more views if I were to move it, but not starting until July.
You can mark me as perfectly fine with that, Johnny.
Okay. Okay, that is for you. Better, yes. Because I've been thinking about that all weekend after Saturday's show, and I started thinking about that after the show, whenever you want to do it.
Tooch, I know you're... Oh, cool. Tooch says he's good with it.
Yeah.
And Tooch, I cannot wait for you to come to Vegas. I'm please, by all means, keep me posted. I can't wait. Can't wait to meet you in person.
And that is true as well, Regina. Good morning, Johnny and Jay. Coming into Vegas in September for my birthday. Awesome.
Cannot wait to meet you, sir.
Okay, yes. Third Saturday, yes. Again, I understand you work every day, but I'm glad you are able. And look, Jennifer, I love the way you did your video. I love it. I even left you a comment. I'm very proud of you.
You had such a nice opening on yours, Jennifer.
I just love her background. Kind of found out she got it from the dollar store or the Dollar Tree or whatever. I love it. And another suggestion is to start at 9 a.m. instead of noon. Many of us fall later in the day. But 9 o'clock in the morning is kind of, you got to remember, if we start at 9 and you got people on the West Coast, that's 3-4 hours back. So that's way earlier than they would get up. So right now, what is the time where you are in Vegas?
It is 5:48 a.m.
6, 7, 8. That's 3 hours behind. Can you imagine if somebody's in California?
Well, it'll be the same.
Okay. But yeah, I don't want to start it that early because there's some people that go out sourcing early in the morning, like for garage sales and estate sales. And that's the main reason why I started it at noon.
Yeah, I know I wouldn't be able to go earlier because of my job.
Patrick! Hello, good morning, and welcome. And it's a Saturday, so yeah, whenever you want. Thank you.
Good morning, Patrick.
Get more followers on. And that's what I was thinking about during the show Saturday, because I kept watching everybody's numbers, and I think that's would be a better move for us is to move it on the third Saturday of each month. Yes, whatever for me, more views are better. And that's what I'm thinking about for everybody. And I noticed that this past weekend, that was my main concentration, besides being in everybody's chat, but also being able to watch the numbers. And I think, my opinion, is I think it would be better. So I'm going to start in July. The next 2 months are already booked and committed. So I'm going to leave those two. Unless I'll send y'all an email letting me know if y'all are okay with it. I'll go ahead and change it. But I'll send y'all emails for those who are booked for those and see what y'all say. If it's conjoined, if it's a majority, Then I'll move it to the third one on the next 2 months. But I'll email y'all today and let y'all know for sure. And if you answer me back, please let me know. Now, anybody who would like to be on the Reseller Community Shop Hop, I have 5 spots left for July. We're going to definitely do it on the third Saturday of the month on that one, just to let y'all know. Also for October 6th, that is for the reseller community, the resellers who are the channel members for the reseller rapid. I keep wanting to say reseller rapid fire round for members. On that one, I only have 2 spots left for October the 6th. It's always the first Tuesday of each month. That'll be 3:15 or 3:45. If you want any of those spots, let me know because that's all I got left for October 6th. And again, I will email all of those who are on the next month for May and June. And if y'all say yes, I'll go ahead and move it to the third Saturday instead. But I'll email each one of y'all as a group and see what y'all say. If so, we'll move it. That's all I got to do is redo the thumbnail. Because I got everything done. The thumbnail and the lineup is done. I seen it. What you saw? What you saw? What you saw? All right, dear Ellen, earlier, more, better. Saturday in the summer gets busier. But again, I don't want to go that early because some people may not make it because they're on the West Coast, and most people do go out sourcing like garage sales and estate sales early in the morning. Shop hop, I'm a maybe. Second or third week for the month is my best. Okay, and the third. Awesome. Thank you for the company. You're welcome. California is 3 hours behind. That's what I figured. So yeah, if I was to start that early, it'd be way too much for them. For those who want to participate, I would move the train sale an hour earlier. I'm aware, Johnny, it's earlier here, but many of us are up that few sales.
I mean, there are very few sales on Saturday, but Ellen, that's why like I scheduled the book fair on the 16th to start as early as it does because I figured the same thing. There wasn't a whole lot going on then.
Are you? Oh, you're talking to Denise. Cool Ranch, Amy, Terry. Yes. Wait, people. Yeah, you never know with Carol.
We'll just be grateful if Carol shows up with clothes on at all.
Family moves, so she's not going to be there. The third Saturday in July would be the 18th. July 18th.
ABC. Matt's here like 1, 2, 3.
Everybody said my thumbnail was blurry. Yes, it was, but again, you can still see it if you knew what it was. Take it easy, D. Good morning. Hey, Matt. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Let's see. And I do try to make sure I do the JPEG for the thumbnail so it doesn't have that problem when y'all go to upload it. It'd be easier for y'all to use. Because I don't know if y'all can open it if I did it in a PNG. All right, Carol. I'll put you right after Regina.
Woohoo!
What I try to do, if y'all keep doing it on the weekends, I have y'all in the same spot so y'all can definitely know who y'all sending to. So I always do that.
I know I always hand off to my tooch man.
Well, that's why I try to keep y'all in that same spot, so it's always the same. Now, there are some people that don't care, which is fine, but I try to keep everybody in the same spot during the week. All right, Carol, got you down. Put your on your calendar. All right, Jay, do you have anything going on that you would like to promote?
Just been really busy with publishing. We've got a ton of releases coming out. I mean that's just kind of where I'm at. We're taking this Tuesday as our off week, but then we're back the following Tuesday with our Mother's Day special, talking about the sexism that is the book buying business for Mother's Day. And of course, we've got the book fair coming up on the 16th. I'm going to start laying out time slots for everybody here in the coming week and getting in touch with everybody that was interested in participating. Huge hugs and huge thanks to Regina for all that she's done so far. I really, really appreciate you. Looking forward to having as many people participate as we can.
All right, I want to give a quick update. I've been speaking with somebody through Gemini, Google Gemini, helping me, and I did like last week. On Tuesday the 21st is when after 4 o'clock my email was hijacked. On Thursday, I was able to work through with Google on early morning, where they helped me write up a draft. They put everything in a Word document. When I went to file for my email being hacked from YouTube, and I say that because my YouTube channel is hot, and it was the Bingo Fun Night email. As of Thursday morning at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, when I filed the report of hijacking of my email, it does take 5 to 7 business days. As of right now, I do know they are handling it, because last Friday, well, Thursday, when I filed the report, the 3 shows on Wednesday, the morning shows on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and the hump day has been removed from my channel. So I do know they're working on it, because those 3 were still there come Thursday morning. So now they're gone. Because what's going to happen is they're going to go in manually. A physical person is going in and handling my case, because I did submit a copy, a PDF file of the email that was given, that I wound up getting hacked from. And they are working on it, and that's what I'm getting from Google Gemini. And it does take 5 to 7 business days, because Thursday, Friday, Monday, and Tuesday, because they don't work on the weekends.
Right.
So it could be anywhere from Tuesday morning to Wednesday that I should hear something. And they explain to me what I got to look for. I will get a specific email in my backup email, which I use for all my channels, for recovery. And they will see the email that I sent them of where I got it, where my hijack was happened at. And they're going to take care of it from there. And that's what Google Gemini has been telling me, and been working with them. And so I should hear something by Tuesday or Wednesday morning at the latest. So it does take 5 to 7 business days. And back to the chat. I'm not going to take
Good
that.
morning, Mark and Mike.
Good morning, Mark and Mike. Hope you're feeling better. I know yesterday you were not on screen, but you were there working in the background. All right, never too late. There we go. So good morning, and I hope you're feeling better. Let's see here. So that's the update about my email. I have been monitoring that's what I was referred to do. I'm back. Yesterday was blurry. Yeah, the actual thumbnail, yeah. All right, let's see. Opening June, Shop Hop. Any openings in June? No, that's already closed. May and June is already booked and closed. Now, I will let you know if I email everybody today and say, are you able to move to the 3rd Saturday? If they say no, then I'll have a spot. Other than that, right now, I already am booked. And I'll let you know if somebody cancels.
And May is staying the last Saturday, right?
I'm trying to, but I'm going to email everybody and see, would they be okay with me moving into the 3rd Saturday? And if I have anybody that says no, we're going to leave it at the date it's at. Just because I already have those booked and locked in. And how are you doing this morning, Mark? Sorry, Johnny, that must have been it. Yeah, but I caught it immediately, and that's what
So, Johnny, the 3rd Saturday in May is my book fair.
Okay. Well, then that's automatically staying the same. I'll go check out on June. Doing okay. Thank y'all for the love and support, everyone. You're welcome, Mark.
Well deserved, Mark.
Was the email that hacked? What's the email that hacked?
Oh, what was the email about that?
Oh, it's a sponsorship. It was a sponsorship for my channel. And it was a legit company. But yeah, it was where was it? Let's see. The company's name is SHURE. It has to do with headphones and microphones.
Yeah.
It's like a media company that does headphones and mics.
Yeah, sure is a very legit company.
Right. And that's why I thought it was a good one, but I didn't. And I never usually do that. But yep. I looked it up first. There was a lot of YouTube channels doing reviews on the product. And there was a lot of products that were a lot of YouTube channels. And I went to the website and it looked legit. But I never do that again.
Shure makes really nice microphones.
And I liked what I saw. And I liked the comments. I liked the reviews. I got the email on the Monday, the 20th. And I replied back to the email on the 21st. That's when everything happened at 4 o'clock that Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, clearly it was somebody spoofing Sure, stealing their name to try to get it.
Ellen says she got the same email and hit about 500 subs, but I deleted and moved on. Yeah.
Yeah, Jennifer, I'm the same way. I've got like 500 unread messages at any given time. I get just an insane amount of email.
So that's the update about the email, and that's why as of right now, until I get that back, we'll go ahead and fill out the rest of the week here, and we'll go from there. And again, it depends on when it happens. Remember, I just have to move all these back to that channel. But as of right now, it'll be here. Also, don't forget on Fridays, if you would like to be part of the Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It, I already have an email that somebody sent me for something for Friday. So if you have anything you have sold in the last 90 days, make sure you email me at cageandrootsreseller@gmail.com. And in there, make sure you put the link and also how much you bought it for, where did you buy it, and how long it took to sell. And if you took an offer, what was that offer for? Good company, but they spoof or copy their what? Yeah, exactly. But usually I just something about it. I was like, oh, yeah, they got a lot of great reviews and this, that, and the other. But it took me over a day to reply, and I should have never replied. But yeah. All right. So with that being said, this week's birthdays are for the week. Exactly, Jennifer. But that's okay because I'm going to recommend to you, if you ever have that happen, make sure you save that email in a PDF file, because I had to upload that to the report I did on hijacking my email. I had to upload that to show what it was and what was the link and everything. And who was it from. So yeah. This weekend birthdays, we have the following. Tomorrow, the 28th. We're in the last week of April. Tomorrow is Wildflower's birthday. Thursday, the 30th, the last day of the month of April, we have Carol's Chaos and New Time, New Beginnings, which she's been in the chat lately. Birthday is this Thursday. And Friday is Darlene and Miss Linda Tankersley.
Linda Tankersley. Yeah.
Her birthday is this Friday. Her and Darlene. Or Darlene. I don't know what her new channel is this time, but yeah. We already know. Oh. I'm not sure what you said, but we already know. You already know what? I am looking to expand my auctions. If anybody would like to collaborate with me, let me know. Where it is crazy. Girl, look, we already know. Look, that's what that was. We already know that. I got the comment reference now. Sorry about that. I got it now. I got the reference. All right, so without further ado, let's get into our topic of the day, because it's a good one, and it was sent in by one of our viewers. I don't know if she wants us to tell her who it is, but that's up to her. She can say it in the chat if she chooses to. But again, you have any comments or topics you would like to have for us for the show in the morning, for the morning boost, you can email me with the topic. And here's the featured topic of the day. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, today's topic is brought to you by someone that's a follower, a member, and a supporter of this channel. Remember, anybody can send me those links or the topics that you would like. It's never too late to make someone's day. It could be something very small, some kind of gesture. It may be a big one, but to you it may be a small one, but them it could be big. What are your thoughts on that one? You're right about that, Carol.
I hate humans, so it's all no. It's never too late to make everybody feel absolutely miserable. Oscar the Grouch. No, obviously, it goes back to what we always say. You never know what somebody's going through. But even if they're not going through something, sometimes it's just nice to take a moment to say thank you, or to take a moment and just say, hey, I appreciate you. Or swing by if they're doing a live, just swing by and say, hey, I'm not here to, I'm not here bidding or anything, but just want to swing by and give you my support, tell you I love you, throw you a thumbs up for your channel, and I gotta head back out and go walk the dog. So I mean, it doesn't have to be a major big thing, but you never know what even the smallest thing that you do for somebody. I mean, I always get such a warm welcome, whenever I stop by a stop by an auction, even if I'm can't stay long, but I always make sure I stop in, tell them I love them, give a thumbs up, and just, so that nobody feels like they're operating in a vacuum, because it can be so quiet sometimes if people aren't bidding or commenting. Oop, Johnny, you're muted.
Yeah, I was sneezing. That's why I did that. I'm sorry. Thank you. Good Jeffrey. Hello. Good morning and welcome. And hope you have a great baseball practice. Carol, I don't know. Let's see. Good morning, Terry. And it takes very little effort. Very little. My day is complete when I make someone laugh. And I'm the same way. You never know what they're going through.
Dang,
Like
Carol, that means your day's complete by like 9 a.m. You've got people laughing right from the start of the show. I gotta set my goal. I
thank
gotta
you.
set my daily goals a lot lower. Jeez.
And that's so funny too because every time I even go to the post office, and I can tell when they're having either a bad day or they had some bad customer that came in and ruffled their feathers, so to say, the figure of speech. And I just do something stupid or silly, say something stupid or silly, and that makes them laugh. And they say, "Thank you, I needed that." Okay, I'm a clown, I can do it. But again, it's something that I know they needed. You can tell by their usual characters compared to that moment. And that necessarily doesn't have to be just the post office. It can be anywhere, anybody's check, because you don't know what they're going through. And that's the worst thing you could always be as a keyboard warrior, not knowing what they're going through. Try to pop in every log. And I try to also, but there's some things I got to get done. I got goals that I want to get done by this day or this time, and that's my goal, and I get it done. There is too much sadness in the world to make someone. Yeah, exactly. And it can go a long way. You don't know what they're going through, but I guarantee you make them smile. They're going to remember that you made it, you helped them go through that day. Something is like being the first on the dance floor. You get started another. Exactly. That is so true, Ellen. I never thought of it that way. And you're so true on that one. 9 times out of 10 is because somebody started dancing on the dance floor. Everybody starts to follow because they don't want to be the first one. I was always the
And
first one on that dance floor.
and it's really true. Humor cures all ills. Not everything in the world has to be serious. Not everything in the world has to be doom and gloom, or let's only focus on the sad and depressing side of things. There's enough of that that's given to all of us for free on a daily basis. What isn't given in such great quantities is that humor and happiness. If you've got it to share and spread, you really should, because the world needs a hell of a lot of it right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched the news this morning and I was getting notifications on my phone during the weekend, but I was busy getting things done, moving into my new booth, moving out of my old booth, and that kind of thing. So I really didn't get to see the news much until this morning. I did watch the news and it's like, wow, I missed a lot this weekend. But you know what? I got a lot accomplished. I'm okay with missing it out. But
As a publisher, one of the worst jobs I have is when I have to give a rejection notice to an author. When I have to say to somebody, hey, your book just isn't right for me, because it's kind of like telling somebody their kid's too ugly to play on the playground with the other kids, and it's the worst thing to do. But I just participated in a pitch session this past week, and actually same day as the train sale, where I got moved from room to room with four authors at a time, and they would pitch their book to me, and I would have to tell them whether or not I was interested in publishing it or seeing the manuscript. And it's really about finding that positive thing to tell them, even if you're not interested in the manuscript or you don't think it's a good idea, rather than focusing on something negative, pull that positive out. Hey, you know what? They had the guts to go into a pitch session and sit down with a publisher and pitch their story. Find something good in what, even if you don't agree with it, even if you don't love it, find something good to pull out of it and mention, and people will feel better about what they're trying to accomplish. Nobody wants to be beaten down when they're trying hard to move forward.
Tara says she emailed you. I don't know. I have been.
Cool. I'm behind on some emails.
War paper. Plastic, not plastic bags. I'm lost on that comment. Must be something that Carol typed in. Regina, we missed your show last night. Oh,
That's
that's
right,
right. I hope you're doing better, Regina. I know you've been sick. Did you
Ellen. You
cancel your
got
show last night?
Ellen. You got your daughter coming, right? If I'm not mistaken, isn't it your daughter that's coming to stay for her birthday or your birthday?
I think it's her birthday. Not Ellen, but her daughter, I think. All right, I just dropped the link. I thought I dropped it, but I guess I didn't. There's the link. If anybody would like to come on up and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to. Now, Jay, I want to ask you something in reference to what you just said.
Yeah.
And I do this a lot when I'm replying to emails. I never like to start an email or reply to a message with something negative. So for me, I always tend to start with something positive affirmation before I go into whatever the negative portion is that I got to talk to them about or describe. How is it that you do that as far as do you start with a positive affirmation or how do you handle those type of emails that you got to tell somebody you can't use
You
them?
you have to be really careful in how you do that because a lot of people have been conditioned that they're going to get the carrot and then it's quickly followed by the stick, so they'll completely miss the positive thing because they're waiting for that shoe to drop for you to say whatever the negative thing is. I have a tendency, what I'll do is I kind of do a preface when I'm writing an email that says, "Hey, I've got great feedback. I've got some great feedback for you." And so at least I'm starting off with that. Then I can kind of move into it. Um, but I try to keep it kind of mixed so that they're not getting all of one. They're not either getting all positive up front or all negative up front because you definitely shouldn't start with the negative because if you start with the negative, they'll never believe any of the positive that comes later.
Right.
But you also have to be careful that you don't go too positive and then suddenly hit them with the other because then like I said, it's conditioning them to then ignore the positive up front because they're just waiting for the other shoe to fall. And Apple, when you work for Apple and you're going through customer service training and feedback training at Apple, they tell you the same thing that you shouldn't when you're giving feedback. Are it's checking with the other person. Hey, can you handle some positive, positive and not so positive feedback? And so they kind of anticipate that both is coming.
All right, I'm trying to get caught up here in the chat. Let's see. Regina, we missed you last night. We look at it entire dinner room, nothing but complaining. And Ellen says it's okay, Ellen. We had a good time, even my internet glitching and I rebooted. Wow. Uh, Josie had to do that last Monday. Ellen, yep. But speaking of, I got to reply to Josie's email. I got one this weekend from her. Yep. We'll be here.
That's
Yeah, they'll be here Saturday, turning 33 on the 1st. 5
Ellen,
years.
make sure you get lots of pictures that you're willing to share with all of us.
Wow. Ellen, that is a good. I'm wondering about this because they're supposed to be doing this big rollout again of a new update. I'm wondering if that's why we're getting all these glitches. Yeah, they're calling it bigger and better. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, it's happening at the same time as a price increase for YouTube Premium. So
Yeah. And it's you again. Very little effort goes into affirmation. It's a great thing. Try it sometimes if you haven't tried it before. Now, again, my rule of thumb, and this is what I do. Again, as I always say, now I can't find what I'm looking for. Where did it go? Here it is. And as I always say, you do you, boo. But for me, I never reply to an email that made me angry. If I open an email and it's nothing but negative and this, that, and the other, I close it, I shut it off, close it, and I walk away and I wait at least another day, the next morning, to reply. Because I don't want, unless in one case only, I did. And trust me, they got the idea of what I was trying to tell them. But other than that, I usually never reply immediately when it's something that I know I'm going to be replying to.
that was a hard lesson for me to learn, and I've sent many an email in the middle of a fit of emotional outrage, and boy, that just makes things so much worse.
Is the East Coast Resellers live today at 10:30? We also had an end before last week.
Oh, that's right, Regina. You had a bunch of nasty weather going on too.
Yeah, and so did Miss Denise last week.
It was a horrible day yesterday. Or actually, the last week has just been rough for tornadoes. My God.
Okay, so she's 33 and you're 28. Something's not right with those numbers.
The math ain't mathin'.
No, I believe that when paying someone a genuine compliment makes them smile and ends up brightening up. And exactly, you got to be genuine about it. First of all, just don't say it to blow smoke out. You know where. And then some people do that, but again, don't. And this is just my way of doing things. I don't reply to an email if it is something that angers me. Only once I ever had to do that, and they knew exactly what I was saying because I didn't wait to reply because it was just something I had to get off my chest, and I got it off immediately. And she got the idea of why I was telling her what I had to tell her. You know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
You
Just
know,
like when you get an email from like 28 emails overnight from the same person, oh, I'm gonna reply
oh
immediately
boy.
on that one.
One of the things that I run into, which, it's unfortunate that society is this way, but, so often I'll see a woman who just looks fantastic, like perfect outfit, makeup, everything's on point. They just look fabulous. And I want to compliment them about that. But, society, typically, men have been so bad at going up to women and giving them a compliment that doesn't sound like they're hitting on them or making a pass at them. I find I've got to crank up my gay to like a number 10 so that they know it's coming from like somebody safe that's not trying to hit on them or attack them. But it's like I love giving I love giving those compliments when women are just dressed fantastic, but it's so awkward coming from a guy because you know unfortunately women have to play safe and be careful when a guy gives them a compliment like that.
Um, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Janine's is going to be live because she's been having health issues.
Yeah, she's been really sick.
So you might want to. Yeah, I'm not sure if she's going to be on today or not. I've heard that she is not doing well as far as health wise right now, and I don't know if she's going to be. She had all her shows set up last week too, but she didn't do them. She's been under the weather, health issues. I'm not sure if Mark was able to talk to her yet. I know he was going to try to. Worry about you. That's right. You have to worry about you. That's not. Yeah, you got to stay off that road with all that what they've been having on the news. Ellen says, and I'll be married 40 years, July the 12th. Don't bust my bubble, Johnny. I can't be almost 60.
Congrats on 40 years, Ellen. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'll
That's
be 60 in
fantastic.
June, girl. I know what you mean.
Buck those trends, girl.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, y'all, oh, Lord Jesus. Yes, it is.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Terry. You know I will too.
We have somebody popping in on the show with us today. Oh my God.
Oh
Yes,
my good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh
it's
my
none other
goodness.
than Mark.
Oh
Good
my
morning.
goodness.
Hi.
How are you doing today? I hope you're having a better day today.
Yes,
That's the
I'm
way.
having a better day today.
Okay. So she must be on today. No, what? No, Jeannie. She's been under the weather. Have you got a chance to talk to Janine's?
I
Sure,
have
Mary?
not.
Okay.
I have not talked to her. Um, well, I let's see.
Mark, everybody saying love you and prayers.
Oh, so good. So good to see you, Mark.
Thanks. It's good to be seen. Um,
You look terrific, Mark Carroll says.
hey, baby. Mm. Hopefully, I'll be back in a couple of weeks. Yeah, I've talked to Johnny about this.
And I don't like to
So,
talk about what Mark or anybody tells me with their health problems. I feel that that's not my place.
Right.
So Mark can say whatever when he's ready.
um, I am sure you did, Carol. I did too, babe.
Carol hasn't been completely faithful to you, Mark. She
Oh,
that
I'm
yeah,
not. I'm not surprised.
ginger hotness comes around, and all of a sudden, Carol's all swooning over onto her fainting couch.
And January House Mike, I I lost her there for a while.
Yeah, Mike was on this past Wednesday on our hump day with us.
Um,
And he's scheduled as of right now. He didn't email me. He told me he would before like Thursday morning, and if he couldn't, so as of right now, he is scheduled back with us. I think July the 1st. Yeah.
Ginger hotness, absolutely,
Yep.
little Debbie.
Oh, look, everybody in the chat had him turning red.
It's so easy to do. It takes very little effort.
Very
Hi,
little. It was
Heather,
so fun. Let's see. Let's terrific Mark.
Carol.
Missed that. Big hugs. Ginger hotness. Hello, Mark. Good morning. You will never lose me, Mark. Aww.
Oh,
So Mark again and I have been talking this weekend, and everything went well with his CAT scan on Friday. He had that.
yep,
Hooray! Congrats.
So
yep.
Mark, if you want to tell everybody your update as far as what's your next step,
My next step is therapy.
PT, physical therapy.
Hmm. Um. So, all right. The- the- Most of you have already figured out. Yes, it was cancer. It was. They got it out. It was clean lines.
Awesome.
They took out 48 lymph nodes. There's actually 300 in your neck, if you didn't know that.
Wow, I didn't know that.
They took out 48 of them, and they were all clean. So there's not going to be, there's no chemo, there's no radiation.
Oh, fantastic.
Um, so that's the gist of it. It's just, you know, um,
And your tongue is still a little swollen, but you're able to talk better now. I hear you as I hear you talking.
the swelling seems to be going down, uh, I would say every day. This is the best it's felt for a while.
Right.
So
Does
that's
that mean
why I
you're
chose, that's what,
does that mean you're rescuing me soon, Mark? Getting me
you
away
got a
from
couple more weeks of torture, buddy.
getting me away from the evil Johnny sometime soon?
Guess what?
Oh,
You're gonna be stuck with me for at least another couple of weeks, few weeks.
Crap.
Yeah.
therapy starts May something.
I think you said the May 5th,
Yeah, I got it written down.
but he won't find out how
It just
often he's
gets
got to
me.
go until he goes on that first appointment.
How about eating? Are you able to have an appetite? Little Debbie, that is an amazing question. Uh, my appetite is coming back. Um, I was on soft food diet for a long time. I lost 30 pounds and I have gained about 8 pounds back.
Yay.
Uh, so we're getting there.
But at least you're not having to always eat like applesauce and soft food, right?
Oh,
You eat other things.
uh, last night we had cauliflower and um, pulled pork, and that
Yeah, I
went really
love
well.
that.
I can help with PT, French kissing. I'm not going to show you the absolutely, Ellen. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark, I'm so glad to hear that no chemo is necessary. Like that's the best news of that all, that it
Yeah.
was all clean lines. That's awesome. I
Yeah.
mean, that's
And
really
that's
the best
why,
you could hope for.
whenever I'm talking with either Mark or anybody with their health, that's not my place to say it. I just say that they're doing okay, or everything's
Uh,
looking good. But
That
I'll
is
leave it
truly
generated
some of the
like
best
that because
news.
of that. It's up to them to say what they want. Ashley, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Greet.
Hello, Southern Belle Nola.
Yeah, that's hell. Um, but yeah,
Eating the worst things for him. Yeah.
Yeah, me
I
too.
yeah, I w- I would love to have like tacos, but it's not in the cards yet.
out
It's
of
coming.
curiosity, are the stitches still there, or did they remove the stitches
Oh
already?
no, they've already dissolved.
Oh, okay, good.
Um, yeah, all of that. The doctors are extremely pleased with the way that I'm healing up, the progress that I'm making. The thing about it is that I did not. Everybody else around me was losing their mind. Um, but I wasn't scared, and I wasn't going to go down the oh poor pitiful me.
Right.
I saw way too much of that growing up. So yeah, I just wanted to be fun. We had named him Ralph, and Ralph is gone now. I saw that, Carol.
Yeah, I saw that on Facebook. Her and I talked again yesterday too.
I'm glad your boobs are still intact, though.
That's probably why the weight's going to go anyway.
So that's the gist of it.
So Mark, you haven't said what kind of PT's involved to get your tongue stronger.
Oh,
Oh
I'm
my!
not going to because then that will
Oh,
take us
oh
clear off
my!
the edge.
You know where the rumors are going to start now about how
Yeah.
you're going to get PT on your tongue.
Thank
But
you,
it's not
John.
only his tongue; it's also his under his neck too,
Oh,
Yeah.
all the
You got
better.
because all that's tied
yeah.
together.
Yep.
Um, it's mainly here.
Yeah.
Um,
Great
I
minds.
don't know what I don't know what they're. I when I made the um, when I made the appointment, I said they're not going to be mean to me, are they? She says, "No, we only push patients to their comfort level." Yeah, great.
uh,
But again, they'll also probably most likely because I've been through PT already, but not for that. That was my bag. But they only go so far into you got like an hour.
yeah,
But once you're done, they do send you with exercises you have to continue to do at home till you get to your next appointment. And usually it can be anywhere from 2 to 3 times a week.
Yeah,
I actually loved PT when I went through it because getting back range of motion and things like that, and you feeling your body improve with each PT session
Hmm.
was like, when you felt so crappy for so long, and then you kind of feel like you're getting your power back, like you're back in control again thanks to the PT. I really admire all these folks that go into PT medicine and as their career, because that is really, there's so much good that comes from it.
Hmm. Well, like
yeah.
Carol's still going through it from her surgery. Miss
Dee,
Denise is going through it
oh,
from her shoulder surgery. Miss Dee Dee, she's back to normal in her health and her surgery. So I've been keeping up with her. The grandbaby's getting big, and she's spending a lot of time with her grandbaby. So yeah, um, make sure you always reach out to somebody to make their day, no matter what it is. Because the other day I was just sitting there on my phone and just sending out messages. I hope you're doing well, thinking about you. And every time another name popped up, I'd send them a message. I did that a lot this weekend. Well, I think it was Friday. I did all that. Mark will be practicing Shakespeare and learn on the back row. Yes, indeed.
actually, actually, vocal training is really good for re-strengthening neck muscles and all that. Really good for that.
I There's a weird thing was I was having to relearn how to swallow and eat, and
Yeah.
you know,
And that is so true, Ellen. It's not a quick fix. No.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I remember being a little frustrated in the beginning, wanting to just be done and be ready and be back to feeling 100% again, and they had to keep reminding me, look, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
but also you got to keep, and a lot of, I think what it is too, a lot of people don't go home and do the exercise that they give you to do.
Yeah.
And for me, I had to because I had to work, and to be able to do that, I had to get better. Especially when I had my knee surgery or when I had my ankle surgery. Yeah, you have to. That's the only way you'll get back to at least some sense of normalcy, whatever that
I,
normal may be for you.
I've actually incorporated some of the stretching exercises they gave me in PT. I still do them to this day, even though, if they still keep, parts of me flexible that, were in really bad shape at one point. So it's like, you know what, it's on a regular basis. It's still really great exercise.
And only you know the boundaries that you can go through when pushing yourself to come become better at what you need to do as far as improve the whatever whatever part of your body. As long as you put the effort into it and you know where your body can take you for so long and that's it, then you have to stop. Only you know that. Oh,
Yeah,
see.
that yesterday was a good example of that with me. I found my limitation real quick. I'd had 2 days where we went and had breakfast, one with a good friend of mine, and then yesterday with my baby brother. And we went to Swap and Shop right after. I only got through half of Swap and Shop, and I had to go sit in the car
Mhm.
and let that because, and I was in so much pain, and it's weird because it's my left side. It goes my shoulder and up my neck,
That makes complete sense.
and they're not. That I told the doctors about it. I want to give a shout out to Emma Ray and Diana, my doctor and her nurse. We've just had a great time.
And I was watching your show yesterday, and I have to ask, what was their reaction when you brought them a stool sample?
Oh, the stool samples, they loved them.
Are those the
If you,
ones? Are those the ones Tooch is making?
Yeah,
Those are
yeah,
hilarious.
yeah.
Those are
yeah,
absolutely hilarious.
One was with corn, one's just with the stool that
I
you
need
would
to.
sit
I need to
on.
remember to order those for my endocrinologist.
I, yeah, they're all doing head and neck, and here, uh, Emma said, and yes, I call her by the first name. Emma says, when I'm having a bad day and I'm having to charge something, those are gonna sit right next to my computer so I can just look at them and go, Mark gave those to me.
And that's another thing. Even something small like that can make their day. They're
Yep.
not expecting it, and you just brighten their day by something like that.
I think what a lot of people forget are that doctors are humans too, and and due to things like HIPAA, it's not like they can go home and tell their significant other all the details of what happened with a patient that day. There's so much that they have to carry around inside
Yes.
their head with no real way to let go of that.
Yeah.
And I think if anything, doctors, EMTs, firefighters, these people that are facing such horrible things on a daily basis, I think those people in particular really need that positive,
And
reinforcement that,
I'm going to throw this in because Diana, her nurse, I gave her a set of them too, and she just beamed. She thought that was just so cool, and it's like doctors get little gifts from patients and all
yeah,
that,
nurses
but
not usually.
the nurses are the ones that run the show.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah. And
uh,
that's
you,
true. But another thing too, the EMTs. I didn't really
mhm.
know this until I looked up in Google. I always have to research things if I'm thinking of something that's like, was this really true when you see it in a show or something that you watch? And kind of find out it is actually true that EMTs, once they bring someone to the hospital from whatever scene they were at, they are not to go back and check up on a patient. They're not
Correct.
supposed to. They're not supposed to get
Correct.
in chat. A drop, submit your paperwork, and leave.
Yep.
Which for me, I think if especially when it has to do with children or they don't have anyone left to go to home to, I can understand maybe going back and checking on them, but I don't know why they have to do it. But what they got to do. Drop them and leave them.
But
Forget
if
about it.
you've just literally saved somebody's life, or you brought them back from the dead, but with resuscitation or something, yeah, or you've just seen somebody who's been gotten this at the hands of an abuser, or
Yeah.
it just strikes you so hard psychologically because it's hard to set aside that human aspect. You
Yep.
know, nobody.
They have a different mindset when they go in there
They
Yeah,
have
because
to.
and they have to because well, it's been my experience. I've known a lot of nurses over the years, and I love every one of them. But those girls and guys can be twisted, but they have to be.
Yeah.
yeah.
They have to laugh about some of the grossest things just in order to get through the day.
Same
Yeah.
same thing with hospice workers.
Yes.
Yep.
Hospice workers tend to have a very dark sense of humor that usually their clients appreciate wholeheartedly.
And those home health care nurses that have to go out to houses and places that
Yep.
where they live. The job attaches in that chat with the doctor about that. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love my doctors. They have some awesome bedside manners. I really,
Yep.
I love all my doctors that I have here.
I wouldn't trade my endocrinologist for the world. Not ever.
Yeah.
I'm
I
alive
don't. I don't.
because I found him. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, everybody's getting to that time. If you don't have anything going on this week, do you, Jay
I do not. I'll just be back on the show here tomorrow with you.
and Mark? Do y'all what's going on with the tomorrow's show?
As far as I know, I mean, the way we've got it set up, it's on Janice's channel, but Michael or I can run it from our
Okay.
side.
Okay.
So Friends Time with Friends tomorrow. We'll make it work. However, and then Wednesday night, you have the Denise and Michael show. Or
Y'all gonna be
Michael
off
and
this
Denise.
Sunday coming because it's the fifth Sunday, right?
Do what?
This Sunday coming is the fifth Sunday, so y'all not gonna have a show this Sunday.
Oh, I have a day off.
1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
So-
make a show for that one, or you didn't? You didn't remember?
I didn't remember.
You might have made a show for it. I didn't get this check. You might want to check.
I will do that.
Yeah, because this is the fifth Sunday, and usually y'all take that Sunday off.
I don't think I did one.
Okay.
I went right to April or May, whatever.
Also,
Mike-
I will be on tomorrow. You know what? I'm in the wrong month. I'm sorry. 1,
I
2, 3,
understand,
4.
Johnny.
Yeah. All right.
I
Never
have
mind.
been.
You do have a show this Sunday because it's the one I'm on. The 3rd. Yeah, I'm on that one.
May
I was in the wrong
3rd.
month. Yeah, May 3rd is the next one. But
The
this tomorrow, I will be
12th.
on with Janice and Mark with the Friends Selling with Friends at 1:30. And I'm glad you came on because I got to ask you something. I'll reach out to you about something. And don't forget, next Tuesday, not this Tuesday, but next, not tomorrow, but next Tuesday, is Cinco de Mayo. Yeah.
This is
May-
not the fifth Sunday. You
And
have
my-
my. This is not the fifth Sunday.
No. Mm-mm. It's this, in May, you have 5 Sundays.
Now you shot Mark's hopes down of having a day off.
Yeah. And I'm on the show this Sunday, so yeah. Well, everybody, thank y'all so much for always coming out and showing your love and support to the channel. We will be here until further notice on this channel. Please make sure you hit the notifications, make sure you're subscribed, and make sure you hit the thumbs up to be all greatly appreciated. We'll be right back here again tomorrow, same time, same place. So hope to see you soon. And as I say before, in each and every show, the link is posted at the top or at the bottom, whatever you might see it at, in the chat. And as I say before, in each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another until we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out. And y'all come back now, you hear?
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. See the special man. You